What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to share something that I thought was really interesting with you guys in regards to my Thanos, the character that I'm now dubbing the Equalizer of Marvel Future Fight, or at least when it comes to Shadowland. And if you guys don't know, Shadowland is my favorite game mode in this entire game, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I have damn near 400 Shadowland related videos currently on the channel. Okay, I absolutely love Shadowland. It is what brings me the most amount of joy about Marvel Future Fight. So for today, I was actually playing around with my Thanos in this new uniform, and I actually found out something that is actually ridiculous. And that is, this guy, as of right now, in this uniform, can actually solo every single floor of Shadowland. And that might not actually seem like a big deal. And when I say floor, I'm not just talking about like level 1 to level 30. I mean every single option you get for every single floor, Thanos in this uniform can actually solo it. Meaning, whether it's a stage that requires heroes, males, females, it doesn't matter. This guy can do it thanks to this new uniform. And that is why I am dubbing this guy the Equalizer. It might sound a bit confusing, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. Because in case some of you guys don't know, when I initially bought this uniform, I had a lot of mixed feelings about it. So I've actually been on this little journey of, like, I guess, self-discovery, and I've been playing with this uniform in virtually every single game mode and any and all things that would allow me to use it, because I wanted to justify spending 1,500 crystals on it, besides just saying, hey, it's Thanos, you love Thanos, and he's really strong with the uniform anyways. But guys, when I discovered this, I was like, what the hell? This is freaking insane. Okay, so basically today I was just making my way through Shadowland, and as I went to floor 25, I actually figured out that this guy, even though the freaking floor requires you to use heroes, and generally when you use universal characters, they can get away by dealing a little bit of damage, I figured out that this guy in this new uniform, thanks to his freaking Titan Punch, he can actually make it so that this stage doesn't require heroes at all. You can actually beat it with Thanos. And I'll give you guys a comparison of what I mean by using him and Dormammu on this exact same stage. And you guys will see that although my Dormammu is built very well, and he'll be able to do some damage thanks to him being a universal type, he won't be able to do enough damage to beat the stage because he's not a hero. And also, if I use my Thanos and I actually play him without using his one skill, which is the Titan Punch that removes the effects that these guys have in this stage, that's making this stage require heroes, he won't do any damage at all. But once I use this, I'll have a couple seconds where I can actually deal massive amount of damage to them, and I'll actually be able to beat the freaking stage. And you can do this exact same thing on every single floor of Shadowland. It's actually freaking amazing. So I'm slowly falling more and more in love with this uniform. So yeah, before we get in though, I'll show you guys the build for my Thanos really quickly, and I'll also show you guys the build for my Dormammu. That way you guys have a good understanding of where both of these characters sit, and you guys can gauge what the damage output is like. So I'll show you guys Thanos first, and then we'll jump over to Dormammu, and then you guys can see it for yourself. So as you can see right here, I have 116 for attack speed, 51% for critical rate, 182 for critical damage, 49% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. As for the gears on Thanos, this is what it currently looks like. As you can see, every single slot on him, he's rocking 4 amplified Uru. Every single one of them is at 5-star. The first one has 2 physical attack, 2 ignore defense, and the second, third, and fourth all have 2 physical attack and 2 critical damage. The skills are all at 6. Rotation here will always include the one skill, so as soon as the one skill comes off cooldown, I'll use that, and then I'll use another one of his skills, because you want to make sure that you remove the hero effect that is in the stage, making it so that Thanos doesn't deal damage. Okay, as you can see right here, I'm rocking a fully awakened Power of Angry Hulk ISO set, and as for the obelisk, I have recovery, max HP, and a 160 proc. As for the uniform, it's currently sitting at rare, working my way towards a mythic, baby. But let's actually take a look at my Dormammu build, and then we can actually jump into the gameplay, boys. I was actually so freaking excited. Like, I'm still like having goosebumps that I actually figured this thing out and it actually works. Like, seriously, this is just a complete fluke, honestly, guys. So as you guys can see right here, 116 for attack speed, 56% for critical rate, 180 for critical damage, 49% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. So both of these guys, their stats are in very, very similar places. So that's why I wanted to show you guys the comparison. Both of them are villains, both of them are universal types, both of them have stats looking pretty damn close to each other. The only difference is one is going to be dealing a little bit more damage than the other because Thanos has his uniform and Dormammu doesn't have a uniform. But Dormammu's rocking some really good Urus as well. As you can see, the first one is rocking 2 energy attack and he's rocking a critical damage and ignore defense. The same thing for the second slot, same thing for the third, and same thing for the fourth. As for the skills, everything is at 6. And as you can see right here, he's rocking Power of Angry Hulk for the ISO set. Not fully awakened, but it's pretty damn close to what my Thanos has. And as for the obelisk, you can see for yourself fire damage and a 200% damage proc. So overall, Dormammu is pretty damn close in terms of overall attack power compared to my Thanos. All right, guys, let's jump into Shadowland really quickly right here, and we're gonna grab Dormammu first, and we're gonna try to play as aggressive as possible here because I want to see just how much DPS he can put out and how long he can actually manage to stay alive. All right, boys. Now, Cyclops is pretty annoying, but I have stun immunity on my freaking Yep, I knew he was gonna try and stun me with the 3 to pull me out of the 5 skill, but because of the stun immunity, he can't do that. I want to try and group them all up into a corner so I can try to do as much damage to them as possible. I know I won't be able to kill them because of the freaking effect, but because he's a universal type, he definitely has the potential to do a good amount of damage to them. Cyclops, stop being annoying. Okay, I have them all in the crap. We're gonna stay on Cyclops because he's the most annoying. So we're about to die, but we're reflecting some of it back at them. As you can see, he's dealing a decent amount of damage, nothing over the top, obviously. Man, this is just because of the fact that he's a universal type, and universal types can do anything when it comes to Shadowland. But because he's not a hero, he's taking a massive cut to his overall DPS, and that's why, as you can see, he's not going to be able to do this. So in the end right there, he died a second time and he couldn't get it done. All right, so let's get the hell out of here, and I'll show you guys how Thanos performs here under the exact same freaking conditions. And I tested Thanos without the uniform, and this was not the case. It's just because of the change that they did to the Titan Punch, making it so that he can remove any and all buffs. Okay, that is actually crazy, boys. So we're gonna start off the fight right here by just using the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2. And you guys can see for yourself, I'm not really doing any damage at all. I'm doing about the same amount of damage as Dormammu was, right? Now watch this, guys. I'm gonna throw in the 1 and then I'm gonna actually attack. And look at this. You can see that Cyclops, because he got hit by the 1 skill, he actually started taking a bunch of damage. Same thing for Beast, and the same thing happened to Rogue. So just by using that freaking 1 skill, I made it so that these guys' hero affinity no longer mattered. I basically just evened the playing field. Look at this, guys. I'm basically doing no damage here, but as soon as I freaking throw the 1 skill in the fold, boom, they all start taking damage and they all just start melting, guys. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy, boys. Like that 1 skill, that skill is the freaking equalizer, guys. It's actually freaking amazing, okay? Freaking amazing, boys. Absolutely loving Thanos in this uniform, guys. I take back every bad thing I said about this freaking uniform. This guy's a freaking monster, guys. Shadowland God. The freaking equalizer punch, guys. I'm serious. But anyways, that's it for this one, man. Thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love. The equalizer, baby. Oh, shit. We outie.